Tracking items and why I raise them. I asked some faculty at JWU that use tracking items why they raise them. The following video is comprised of responses from JWU faculty. I like making sure that everyone is in the loop: students, advisors, administrators. USucceed also sends to their advisor, and this is my way of making sure their advisor knows the student needs help. I believe if there is another person outside of the professor trying to get a student back on track, there is a better chance of it happening. I don't like when students fail, but sometimes they do, and I don't want anyone to think that I haven't done what I can to help students not fail. I can't make students do the work, but I can make sure I've notified them of its necessity and the consequences of not doing it. Reach your students. When students see the flags, sometimes it's a wake-up call for them, especially if it's at a time that's sort of out of the blue, rather than when every professor is raising them at the same time. I do have students who are quite proud of the progress they have made since getting flagged. It is great for me to see that this way of communicating is reaching students I may not have been able to reach without the help of USucceed. Convenience. I also appreciate that all items raised are maintained in one area, rather than me needing to filter through all of my emails regarding a particular student. Praise and encourage engagement. An occasional kudo seems to work. Speaking in class and moving the conversation may encourage other shyer students to speak up. A kudo might be sent stating appreciation for the contribution. I find that students who get a kudo for participating seem to do it again. For those who rarely engage in class, my hope is that when they do, a kudo will spur further engagement. My goal is to recognize the effort and encourage the student to keep it up. A student who has been struggling a bit but puts in the work and significantly improves the next test score can be a reason for a kudo. Success stories from JWU faculty. I once raised a flag on a student who was behind on assignments. Within hours, I received an email from the student's advisor informing me that they were reaching out to the student. This same student then contacted me and set up an appointment in the Academic Success Center. Within a week, they were all caught up on their assignments and maintained a high average in the course for the remainder of the semester. Sometimes students just need to know that we care and are looking out for their best interest. It is best when the flag is perceived as caring rather than punishing. Unconventional wins. I think it is a win when a student who is clearly going to fail withdraws from the class. It allows them to concentrate on their other classes, and then they don't have an F on their transcript. I always raise a flag for failing students right before the withdrawal deadline for this reason. I try to be very honest in my flags so they know where they stand and can make the right decision for them. Students like feedback. Here's how we know. I think that getting kudos reinforces student attendance and engagement. I have gotten a thank you message after sending a kudo, which seems to indicate that the student is happy about getting what might be the electronic equivalent of a high five. Most students who do respond to flags are earnest about wanting to turn things around. Those who turn things around and ultimately pass the course seem grateful for the opportunity and proud of the fact that they stayed with it and achieved a good outcome. I've gotten response emails saying thank you for the kudo and how much it meant to them, and students have approached me in person to say that they appreciate being commended like that. It's such a little thing, and it can make someone really proud of themselves and maybe hang on if something is getting tough. The ultimate goal is that the tracking item leads to outreach and student success. Thank you for your commitment to student success. Watch our playlist for more information on tracking items.